Alright guys, thanks for bearing with us. Just getting set up here. It's been a little while. It's been like a month since
Yeah, it
we've
has
done
been
this.
a month. Hi guys, welcome to another episode. I guess that's an episode.
That's right.
Cooking Live After 5. I am the sous chef.
I'm the chef.
Should be the other way around, but guys, today I am cooking. I'm cooking in a meal that I'm really excited about.
That's right. What are we making today?
We're making quesadillas. So growing up, quesadillas was one of our favorite family dishes. And now it's perfect for date night, so it's one of our favorite dishes. But I still make them because I have all the great techniques for pressing them down super, so you get super crispy quesadillas every time.
Yeah. So, what you're going to learn here, three main things that you're going to get out of this. Number one, you're going to learn how to make a awesome quesadilla from start to finish in less than 30 minutes.
That's why it's perfect for date night. Super quick.
That's right. Number two is we're going to drop some F-bombs. Not that F-bomb. It's going to be a flavor bomb.
All the flavor bombs today, guys. Because sometimes when we're looking for quesadillas or we get quesadillas at wherever we're going, it's cheese and a tortilla. And
that's right.
Guys, our quesadillas are literally out of this world, filled with a ton of F-bombs. So pay attention for those guys.
And number three, you get to join us and hang out with us in the kitchen. So, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Give us some hearts if you're there, guys.
That's right.
Hi, Lindsay. Anybody else you recognize, Phil? Jesse? Hi, Jesse.
So yeah, thanks for joining us. We're going to get into it right away. So for our quesadillas, you can see these beautiful ingredients that we have in front of us. Number one, the first thing we're going to be working on is some red onions, red peppers. We're going to be putting some chicken in our quesadillas today.
Leftover roast chicken, guys. So this recipe doesn't even call for chicken. It's just leftover chicken.
It does call for chicken.
I feel like I'm stealing from
But it's leftover. That's okay. We have some cheese here, and we're also going to show you how to make some guacamole really quickly. You don't need to buy it. You don't need to spend $10 on it.
Nope.
We're going to show you, and literally it costs like $3-4, not even. What else do we have? Where's our spices?
Oh, we got our spice blend.
Because you need some flavor in there. So we have some chili powder, we have some cumin, and we have some smoked paprika. So let's get into it. First things first, we need to warm up our pan.
What number?
Let's do like 6.
Okay,
So you're gonna do like
6
medium
going.
high. With cast iron, you need it to warm up, so we're gonna start with the pan first. Get that heating up. If you're using like a lighter weight pan, you can wait until you have everything prepped before you start it, but we want to work with the hot pan. So, first things first, we're going to cut some red onions nice and thin. So we have that going. So what is it like with quesadillas, Mystique, that like you used to love so much?
Guys, quesadillas were just my favorite food in the world because you got to pick it up. Pizza is my first favorite food in the world, so you can see why I love both, because you're picking them up. They're both triangle shapes, and it's cheese and bread and veggies, I guess. It's basically the same thing. I just like pizza.
For me growing up, I think like I always went for the fajitas versus the quesadilla. That was my thing.
So the funny thing is, guys, that when I used to go to restaurants as a kid, I used to order fajitas off of the menu, knowing what they were. And I would lay a tortilla down, I'd put all the cheese, put all the chicken and the vegetables on there, and top it with another tortilla, and literally cut it into 4 and try and pick it up. And my mom would always say, "Why are you doing that? Those aren't quesadillas."
Oh my God.
So I would order fajitas and try to make them into quesadillas, but can you imagine lifting a fajita filled with cheese and meat? It didn't go. So you end up having to eat it with a fork and knife, and you're so disappointed because this isn't like pizza. Not at all.
A little crazy here.
Very crazy.
Now, I'm going to show you a quick tip on cutting a pepper. So, when you're cutting a pepper, you want to eliminate the waste. You want to eliminate any chance of getting really like bitterness in there. So, starting off, I cut off the top, I cut off the bottom.
Onions are hitting me.
Are you getting all teary-eyed over there? You're going to pop out the stem. And then with this piece, you're literally just going to cut a little slice out of it. and then just like cut along to cut out the center. And now the one thing that I'm being sure to do here is to cut out the white piece. So you see this white piece here? That's sort of like an orange peel, and that the white is like super bitter. You want to get rid of as much of that as possible because it's going to like impart that bitter flavor into your quesadillas, and you don't want to do that.
No,
so,
you don't want to do that.
Looks like our pan's hot there.
So I'm going to add some oil in there. Get that, all the oil.
Yeah, put a good amount. Probably like 2 tablespoons. That's probably good. All right, guys, the first F-bomb. I'm dropping it right now. Flavor. We have the spices here. And now a little tip. Apparently Mystique has a spoon that she uses.
I do have a spoon that I use. Go ahead.
So what we're going to do here to add additional flavor, number one, we're going to turn this into a paste and cook off the spices. This is going to basically toast the spices, impart some more flavor, make it extra delicious. Typically, do you want to grab that?
Yeah.
Typically we put water in it, but we have beer handy, so we're going to put beer in there, and it's just going to add a little extra flavor.
It's kind of 2 flavor bombs in one, because you always want to add a liquid to your spices, make it into like a liquidy, pasty thing. And this is something that we picked up from my dad when he's making a curry. He always toasts his spices with a little bit of liquid in there. And
That's
it
right.
really helps it build the flavor. Do I need to stir this all the way?
Yeah, that's probably good.
See?
And now like the pan's smoking, so we're going to put that in. Now stand back when you do this, because we know it's going to splatter a bit. I'm wearing an apron. Mystique's not. We just got these aprons. We ordered them from Search and Rescue Denim in Vancouver. They make custom aprons. Do you want me to do this part for you?
I'll try it since
All
I'm
right.
cooking tonight.
Just do it quick. Scrape it.
Sorry. Ah!
Scrape it. Get the
Oh my there! Here.
All right.
My hands are burning. Woo.
This is when the chef is stepping in
Yes,
to protect
guys.
the sous chef.
I do the fun parts. Always the fun parts. There you go.
All right,
Thank you,
so-
Phil.
We're gonna toast this off for like 30 seconds to a minute. All we're trying to do here is cook off the spices, get rid of any bitterness, and it's just adding a flavor, sort of like a caramelization would. That's
Guys,
what we're
can you
doing with
see
these
the color
spices
there?
here.
Yeah. Toasting those spices. Do you guys have any F-bombs that you do with food, or do you guys even make quesadillas at home? Tell us what some of your favorite combos are. Today we are making obviously a leftover chicken quesadilla. So what you can do is get a full roasted chicken and save some of the chicken for quesadillas. It's one of our favorite ways to use that.
Okay, that looks good. So I'm gonna toss in onions and peppers. Just throw those guys in there. We're gonna cook these off 2, maybe 3 minutes, just to let them sort of sweat out a little bit.
And guys, I know I said that I was cooking, but you know I can't use a knife in the kitchen, so Phil's, I guess that's really what a sous chef does. I'm not the traditional type of sous chef, but today Phil is my actual sous chef.
Oh my god, that reminds me, I got you a present today, but I'm gonna give it to you after, so, and you guys will have to stick around to see what that present
Is
is.
it my own chef's name?
Along those lines. Alright, so keep cooking that down. I just remembered, we have corn, so I'm gonna get some corn.
Guys, I love corn in every single dish. It's one of those things that if anybody asks me what my favorite ingredient was that I put in everything, it's corn.
So we have
Corn
like,
goes in everything.
we have like half a cob of corn left over, so we're just gonna cut the kernels off and add that. Like Mystique said, she loves corn.
I love corn.
So we're gonna put that in there as well. Let this cook off.
And guys, I should be wearing my apron, but I'm more worried about getting my apron dirty because they're so beautiful. Look at the leather detail on this. Turn around. Let's smile at this. Leather detail on there. Fun fact, Phil and I, for our wedding anniversaries, actually follow all of the traditional wedding gifts. So the first year's paper, so we got ourselves a framed photo from Yellow Corner.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you for a second. So the vegetables are a little dry. We're going to throw some salt in there. That's just going to allow the liquid to be pulled out a bit, so to eliminate some of that like dryness you're getting. And another thing you can do that I know Mystique wants me to do is we're going to add a little liquid.
Yes.
This can be either beer or tequila.
This
so
is
let's put
another
that in.
F-bomb, guys. Adding a bit of extra liquid. beer, chicken stock, tequila if you have it.
Oh my god, we have tequila. You want to do a shot?
No, I don't want to do a tequila shot.
Why not?
I don't.
Do you guys want to see us do a
You
shot?
don't do shots of tequila. That's not a thing.
Give us a heart if you want to see us do a shot of tequila. Anyone?
Anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. Second year anniversary is actually cotton. So we got a quilt. Third year is leather, and it took us a really long time to find a leather piece that we really wanted to enjoy, because a couch isn't something that you just buy for your anniversary. So we found Search and Rescue denim, and they have nice leather details on it. You saw the back, and there's also a little leather towel holder there. So it was a nice little leather touch.
Yeah.
So that was our third year anniversary gift to one another.
So very quick background. Search and Rescue Denim is a custom apron company. They make aprons. They're absolutely beautiful, but because they do custom aprons, it gave us the opportunity to add leather details to it, which is why it counts as our leather gift. It wasn't originally what we were planning, but it's what we ended up with.
Yeah.
And we couldn't be
And we got it, I don't know if you said this, but we got it on our trip to Vancouver.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a nice little memento that way too.
That's right. So that's looking good. So now that the vegetables have cooked, they're not quite cooked all the way through, but they're pretty close. So now we're gonna add the chicken. This is just leftover roast chicken. We love making roast chicken pretty much on a weekly basis. Number one, we get the awesome roast chicken meal the first night. We strip down all the chicken. We use the bones to make chicken stock, and then we have, let's throw it all in there. So we'll make some leftovers. We'll be having tacos for the rest of the week, which is awesome.
I love tacos.
And yeah, so like we have probably, I don't know, about a quarter to half of a leftover roast chicken there, which is great for additional meals. We make curries with it. Quesadillas is definitely a regular rotation.
And then with that leftover chicken stock, like I love having soup for lunch. It's the perfect like Sunday night meal prep thing where you make it and you have soup for the week. And my colleagues know that I have soup even in the summer. I love soup so much. It's literally my favorite meal, aside from quesadillas.
All right, so I'm just gonna add some more beer. So I'm putting about half a cup of beer.
Turn it up.
Yeah, you can turn it up a bit. We're just gonna let the chicken heat up, all the flavors melt together, let it soak up the beer. Once that's soaked up, then it's ready for assembly time. While that's happening, I'm gonna show you guys how to make a super quick, delicious, easy guacamole. Literally takes like 5 minutes to make.
Which most guacs take 5 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah, true. But a lot
It's
of
funny
people
how
just like...
It's funny because people are very into their guacamole. Like a lot of people pride themselves on making good guac. Which is great because it's so easy to make. You should have a good guac.
That's true.
Don't buy guac.
True
Make your
that.
own.
So we like a spicy guac, so we're gonna go spicy, and we're gonna get that spice from onions, and we're gonna get it from jalapenos as well.
And guys, this chicken, onion, red pepper mix smells delicious. You can really smell the cumin and the chili powder coming through.
Yeah.
And it's all melting together.
So let's just let that simmer for a bit. Okay, so ingredients for the guacamole. Let's get back to that for a second. We have jalapeno peppers. We have red onion. We're gonna have an avocado. I have a small tomato, which I grew on our balcony. Some lime, which is really important, and we have some cilantro. So I have diced cilantro. You say tomato. I say tomato.
So weird.
I know, I'm a little weird.
So weird.
So I have probably about 2 tablespoons of onion, about 3 tablespoons of chopped jalapeno. So we're just gonna throw that into a bowl. Now again, this is a spicy version. You're probably gonna want to use a little less jalapeno than we are.
I love spicy. Thankfully Phil likes heat too.
Yeah, that's right.
We love everything super spicy.
All right, so avocado cut in half, giving it a little twist. Beautiful on the inside.
Oh, you nailed it. You know what's something I always say when you get a good avocado is congratulations, because that doesn't happen very often. Like guys, congrats on a great avocado.
Does anyone know
Make
like
greeting cards for that. I'm gonna do that.
So true. Actually, I have everything here. So now for this guac, so we don't have to do too much mashing. I'm literally like just cutting slices, and I'm gonna pre-cut the avocado in the skin and then just scoop it out. I'm sure you all know that trick. I don't need to show you too much about it.
Guys, do you have any questions for us? Anything you see that's a little crazy? Let us know.
That's right. So, in the avocado goes.
Ooh.
Scoop that out. Let's keep it clean there,
Sorry.
Mystique.
There's no cloth.
No cloth? You can grab mine here. My towel ring. Okay, we're having some like real F-bombs dropping in the background, so we're gonna turn down the music just a
Oh, you
touch.
can hear that?
Yeah, totally. Because we're gonna keep it like somewhat family rated, I guess.
Well, we are making quesadillas, but
That's
you're
right.
the one wanting to do tequila shots on the face.
Sure, but no one gave us the
Nobody
thumbs up
did.
on giving tequila
Thank
shots.
you guys. Well, there is a thumbs up there. We'll ignore that.
Alright, so we're throwing some lime into the guacamole. We have 1 full lime in there. You know what? Because of the pepper, I'm going to add a little extra lime just to sort of mellow it out a bit. So, we have a lime and a half there. We're going to put some tomato in, just like slice that nice and thin. Do a nice little dice. How's that coming along?
It's coming.
We're getting close?
Yeah. A lot of the beer has soaked up. The onions are very translucent. The pepper has... I don't even know how to describe this. The pepper is now soft.
Pepper's soft.
Pepper is soft.
Soft and cooked through. That's what we're going for here. Alright, cilantro. We're going to put that in. We have about a quarter. We have like a quarter cup of that. That's good to go. Salt, because salt makes everything better.
Moderately.
Okay, that's all we have in there. Literally. Took us like 3 minutes. I'm going to mash this bad boy up. And
This guy's looking ready. Should I
yeah,
pull this off? Or
let me pull it off. What we're going to do is
sit
just
for a
like
bit?
transfer it.
Woo.
So guys, literally 3 minutes. We have a beautiful guacamole. Gonna give it a taste.
The quesadillas. Hi, Adelaide.
Mmm. It's
It's good?
delicious. You
I
want to
trust
try?
you. No.
Alright, she's
I
gonna
don't
trust
try.
me. Good and limey, really spicy from the jalapeno.
I didn't grab a bowl for this.
I'm loving it. So, one more tip. Once you have seen all the liquids like evaporated from the chicken, we're gonna put it in a bowl. We're gonna use this exact same pan to cook the quesadillas in because that's actually another flavor bomb. Here, let me help you
Guys,
with this guy.
I try to cook. I honestly do try.
There's certain things that you
It's
might
hot
help
and
with.
it's heavy and smoky and
But this is like part of the fun of us cooking together, so.
definitely. It's always great when somebody has cooking skills that you don't have, but I make it look pretty. Hi,
That's
Terry.
right. What's up, Terry? Okay, I'm gonna show them
Sorry.
something if that's okay.
Sorry.
So, don't worry about getting every little bit off here because we're gonna cook the quesadillas in here and it's gonna add even more flavor to
F-bomb. Another F-bomb.
the outside. So, chicken, where do you want me to set that? Since you're gonna be assembling, I think I'm
That guy
gonna step
here.
out of your
I'm
way.
gonna move the guac over just a bit so you guys can see what's going on
Get
here.
rid of a few
Clean
things
up my
here.
space a little.
Here, let's flip that guy over.
This?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some clean ones. Good to go.
Space.
You know what we forgot to mention?
What?
Tortillas. Guys, you need tortillas in order to make quesadillas.
Ah.
We have them. We actually made these homemade.
Guys, Phil makes the greatest homemade tortillas ever. You can buy them. They don't have the greatest of ingredients in them. Making your own is like 2 ingredients, 3 ingredients.
Yeah, let's pull this off. We're getting a little hot. Yeah, so to make them, it's literally flour, baking powder, salt, a little bit of olive oil, and like they take.
And these are just flour tortillas. Phil likes
Yeah.
corn tortillas. I find they don't hold as well sometimes, but these guys are easy to make. And let's do
Alright,
this.
so we're good to go.
Okay.
I'm going to lower the heat on this.
Thank you. So first things first, guys. When it comes to, do you want to move over?
Yeah, I'm wondering why you're like
my
pushing me in
space.
here. Push me out of this.
You're gonna fold it over tentatively so you know how far you need to go. And first things first, guys, you're gonna start with that guac because it's gonna act as your glue. So sometimes, I mean, most places don't put guac on their quesadillas, and this is not a traditional quesadilla, it's our quesadillas. But you put the guac on the side, but we put the guac right in it because it acts as a glue to really hold down the other flap. Huh?
Looking good already.
And like I mentioned, guys, that time that I used to use fajitas and think they were quesadillas. Not think, I tried to make them quesadillas. Those were two tortillas coming together like this.
Yeah,
if you
know what though? Sorry, I totally interrupted you. But when you go to a restaurant, that's what they give you, and it sucks.
It falls apart.
Yeah,
you don't get the good crispy edge.
Exactly.
So what you do is you're gonna fold it like this because you're gonna cut them in thirds, and two of those are gonna have the crispy edge that keeps everything in, and get the good edge. Okay.
That's right, Lindsay. That is some great guac.
Another F-bomb, guys. We have, I don't even know what kind of cheese this is, but it smells really good.
We're using smoked Gouda cheese. Cheese is like one of those areas where you can definitely add additional flavor to your quesadilla. Another F-bomb.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's a smoked cheese, so it gives a nice smokiness. You can use like a spicy cheese. There's like Havarti cheeses with like habanero peppers. You can get like Monty Jack, all of that stuff. We went for the smoked ones. That's right, Rebecca. Yeah. Finally a decent quesadilla.
Finally. Yeah, I love the smoke factor of this kind of cheese. Just gives it all the flavor. Okay. I'm trying to carefully. After you put the guac as your glue, you add some of that cheese, and you top it with your meat and your... Are you laughing? Am I screaming again?
She's yelling, I think. Guys, is she yelling a little bit?
Guys, I'm either super soft-spoken or I'm super loud, apparently. I'm not.
It's okay, it's loud.
I know you can hear me and I'm not overly loud. You're ruining my concentration.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're gonna add some of that chicken with the onions, the corn, and the...
that looks good. That is like a meal in itself, I'm pretty sure.
This is a meal in itself. Okay, so you're gonna distribute that. Again, like, fold this over like this so you know where the fold is gonna happen.
So you're like saying multiple folds throughout the process.
Yeah, just keep it up there so you know. You know
Okay.
how far to push it.
This makes sense.
Spread this out. Get the chicken all the way to the corners because you want a good level quesadilla. Then you're going to bring that fold over and press down. Use the fork to get that in there. You guys know I like using my hands, so push all that goodness back in as you press down. And Phil has that pan.
I think you're missing something.
Oh, that cheese!
She missed glue on the other side.
I missed glue on the other side. So here's where you add a lot. See, I told you he distracted me. A lot more of the cheese so that you get the ooey gooiness of a good quesadilla.
That's right. Load up that cheese. Okay. Not too much because we need some cheese left over.
And do you want some of that jalapeno on there?
Oh yes, jalapeno. Jalapenos, I like to save them till the end so they're raw or a little more raw. That way you get extra spice out of it. If you cook it into it, I find it mellows out. So we're gonna put them raw. That is a serious quesadilla.
This is a fat quesadilla, guys, but this is not what you're getting in a restaurant.
Definitely not.
Here, okay, stuff that in.
Do you put oil in the pan? Like just a little?
You put a little bit of oil in there.
Like literally just a little.
And push it down. Then you're going to get a spatula. Is this warm? This is good.
Oh yeah, let me. I can heat it up a bit.
There you go.
You guys see that okay?
You're fine.
Cheese please, Terry Wong. You know what's up. All the cheese.
Okay. Then put that guy in there. And then you're going to use your spatula to really push that down.
Listen to that
so
sizzle.
that, do you guys hear the sizzle? You probably don't.
Probably not. It's
Probably
mild,
not.
but it's there.
Although he thinks I'm too loud, so we'll see. And you're just going to press that down, get that sizzle, because you want the other side to get that crust over it.
This looks amazing.
Great.
What do you guys think so far? How's this quesadilla looking?
Well, we can't really see it. Can you see it in the pan, guys?
It's not. How's it sound? It sounds pretty awesome, I would say.
It's pretty soft-spoken, unlike me.
Oh my god. Now, I do need to make a disclaimer because I don't want you guys to think like we're trying to make like a traditional quesadilla. I can tell you right now.
Not at all.
This is not a traditional quesadilla. This is a like North American quesadilla that you would find in a
This
restaurant.
is a chef sous chef quesadilla.
That's right. I mean, it's better than anything you'll find in any restaurant.
100%. Because you've got all those flavor bombs, guys.
That's right.
All
So,
the F-bombs.
if we were making a traditional quesadilla, it's literally like two things. So, there we go. Masa or corn tortillas and queso panela, which is sort of like a Mexican mozzarella cheese. So like literally it would be a tortilla flipped in half with like a tiny bit of cheese in it, and you would dip it with like salsa and maybe guacamole. That's the traditional. We're going for a full meal here though.
Yeah. Why? Are they not full meals regularly?
Well, no, it's just like a little appetizer that you would have. So it's like, and yeah.
Guys,
so
this
it's
is
like
a
little
fat
appetizer before the meal.
quesadilla. I
Yeah,
usually
this is
don't make them
serious.
this big, but like, I'm showing off today.
I'm calling this one.
What do you call? Oh.
I'm calling that quesadilla right there, if you don't mind.
This is
Do
huge!
you want me to tend to that while you make the other, or do you want me to make this guy?
We can share this guy. What time are we looking at?
Well, you're like half hour in. Okay.
Okay, let me check this guy. Oh, flip it over like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's
Okay,
looking
it's
awesome.
good. Then slowly turn it back over. I'm gonna see if you guys can get. I'm just
Give me
gonna
that
lift this
thing.
off. Yeah.
You definitely need these.
Look at that crunch on there.
See all those dark bits?
Those are the good bits.
That's the good bits. That's like the
Flavor bits.
caramelization. F-bomb
Heart
right
that,
there.
guys. All the hearts for that. Here's your cloth. And you're gonna do the same for the other side. Again, you're gonna see that edge that's gonna give you when you cut it in three. Two of them are gonna have a good edge. That way, all your things stay. Feel free to bring leftovers to work tomorrow. I will for you. I typically don't, because I want you guys to taste it fresh from the pan.
I don't know though, like
If there's leftovers.
you
I
put
don't
a
know.
lot of cheese on there. Don't know if you have enough.
I'll bring some.
I need to eat,
I'll
guys.
bring some.
Come on. Let's be nice here. All right, I'm gonna make another one if you don't mind
Yeah.
while you're hanging out there.
And guys, this is so easy to make. Quesadillas aren't one of those dishes that require a lot of styling. Anybody can do it. Phil can do it. I can do it. I can cook. Phil can style this. This is an all-around good recipe. And
Careful
it's
what you
perfect
wish
for it's perfect for day night because it's interactive. You both get to play on your strengths. One of you is better at cooking and one of you is better at assembling like we are. Although I prefaced and told you guys that I was cooking, but I obviously was not cooking. I cooked. I'm not even going to take
That looks amazing.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little cilantro. Do you guys like cilantro? Like, I know it's one of those things you either love it or hate it.
Caramelization, yes, Terry, and that hard
Yeah.
edge. The hard edge. And guys, I'm continuing to tuck the ingredients back in, just so it stays nicely put.
Yeah, with cilantro, like a crazy fact that my brother told me. Actually, I should probably look into it. But apparently, it's genetic if you don't like cilantro. That's so like in your genes, it's sort of set whether you like cilantro or not. And if you don't like it, it's because it tastes like soap. And like that's what it is. I know it's really
I love
odd.
cilantro.
I
Love cilantro.
I
Love it, love it, love it.
I trust my brother because he's like very well read, and he also went to chef school. So, but yeah, I found that really interesting. But anyways, I also love cilantro, so I just like put a bunch on
Guys,
top.
I'm just gonna get a peek at that. Oh, we've got some guys falling out.
Looking good.
It's actually looking perfect.
Is it good to go?
I think so.
All right.
Perfect. Perfect! And this is that flat edge I was telling you guys about. That is going to keep all your ingredients in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this.
Here, do you want me to lift all that stuff out?
Sure.
All the extra bits. Ah.
Thank you. Throw this in. Oh my God, your gift. Seeing as it's time to cut, and I know how much you hate cutting. Safety scissors.
I think they're not safety. I thought they're so cute.
They are. If you guys don't know, but Mystique like is
Put them down.
very fearful of cutting.
These are not safe. These
So,
are
So I got her
Your
some
safety
safety
scissors,
scissors
guys.
because I knew she was going to be cutting tonight. I
My
got
new kitchen prop.
like the normal two-tone ones,
You're
but
so
set
funny.
those down there for a sec. The stylish leopard print. So guys who
You're
work with
nuts.
Mystique, you'll see these bad boys come out of her purse tomorrow, and she'll be ready to cut some herbs for you, your sandwich, whatever you want. We got it right
Where
there.
did you even get those? You're so
Places.
funny.
I'm just
I am
joking.
not. I actually will use them for cutting things. Should I cut these? I feel like Phil cuts them way better. He gets the good crunch on them.
Oh my god, let
I'm
me
gonna
cut
let
it.
Phil cut those.
Alright, I'm prepping ingredients, so that's all good. Alright, so we're going to cut it in 3, that way you get 2 bits that have the grid edge, so literally like just quick and through. That's 1. That's 2. Oh my god, I cannot wait to eat these things.
So now we need to
I'm
cook
freaking
these.
starving.
Should we just put this guy away?
Oh no, let's just... Is it ready? We can like eat and then flip it if you want, you know?
This guy is
Oh yeah,
very
we'll flip it. Beautiful.
beauty.
Alright, now we're ready.
Caramelization, all those bits. You tend to this guy. I'm gonna style these.
Okay, you go for it. What do you guys like with your quesadillas? Like, if you're gonna dip it in anything, what are you gonna go for? Are you like a sour cream person? You like the
Guys,
guacamole?
that edge. That's the edge. That's the goodies on the inside.
That looks ridiculous.
See,
Guys,
this guy,
how
this
amazing
last
do these
guy is
look?
the weird guy.
You want
The
that
one that
flipper?
doesn't have an
Here,
edge on
let's
it.
do this. Chef coming in for a little help. Like that? Oh my goodness.
Okay. So you've got, damn, these look good. Hearts if they look good. A dollop of sour cream or more guac, 100% Terry.
Terry, I have to disagree with you.
No, Terry is right.
Salsa guac, that's all you need.
I don't even want salsa. It makes it.
Who needs sour
It
cream?
makes
Look
it
at that.
soggy.
That's it. It's
Is that
so good.
bad? Can I get a spoon?
Oh.
Do you have any more spoons?
Here,
let me use this guy.
Yeah, I have a spoon right here.
Spread some of that guac on there. A little extra guac. A good dollop of sour cream. And guys, if you have green onions, go for it. If
I know.
not, just like bon appetit. Green onions.
What do you guys think? How
Oh.
like it's sort of like the burger where you like
It
you
is
want
like
it to
the
be
burger.
messy but not all over yourself. That's what you're getting with that.
If you guys can see, this is the edge where we folded that down. So that's a super great tip to keep everything in, because this last guy in the middle doesn't have a closed edge. So it won't be as fun eating it. Yes, it can be fun.
She's gonna make me eat it,
He
guaranteed.
always gets the inside bits.
Always gotta see the side
Always
parts.
does. Okay, so I'm going to take this guy off.
Well, you're gonna give that to me because
If
it's
you
the bad
want
one.
it, go for it.
Yeah. I don't mind. I don't discriminate. I'll eat any
Try not
piece.
to. Salsa does make it soggy.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Because
does.
you just dip it in.
No,
you dip
salsa
it in.
makes it soggy. This
don't
is
like-
what I do.
You don't let
A
it
little
sit
bit
there.
of sour cream there. You can add the extra guac. I like to have the guac on the side, just like a little salad.
This is about to get so messy. Can you pass me some
Somewhat
Salsa.
salsa.
salsa?
He makes his own salsa.
All the salsa. Yes, and I do make my own, so I'm
Take
ready
this
to
off.
Yeah, let's get rid of this. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, just go ahead. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is literally ready to drip all over my hand.
Yeah, because it's messy. All the flavor bombs here.
Oh my
So
god.
good. You like it?
Eat. I don't think we're going to say anything. We're just going to sit here and eat these. And you guys can watch us. Just joking.
There's actually shows, YouTube channels like that.
What, where you just watch people eat?
Where you sit and eat with them.
Okay, that's cool.
Guys, are you eating dinner? These are ridiculous. You get the smoke. So let's start with all the F-bombs.
Yeah.
The spiciness on the chicken is incredible. You get the like authentic like Mexican spices in there. The beer made the chicken super moist. Not that it wasn't before. What else do we we have.
But you get a hint of that flavor too. It's just like, it's so good. Like it's in there.
It's in there. The smokiness from the cheese, that is a key element. Whoops.
Yeah, it is. You got my chin.
Stringy. Cooking it in the,
when I just got a raw jalapeno, nice and spicy. Guys, this is freaking awesome.
so good.
I think you should probably come join us.
Yeah, who's coming over? Sorry, Rebecca, there's not going to be leftovers.
That ship is officially sailed.
But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all my colleagues who tune in. I think it's so great that every Thursday or every bi-weekly you guys ask about our Insta Live and join in. Like, I think it's so wonderful. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. And thanks for tuning in, guys.
I can't stop eating. It's
This
so good.
recipe is not on the blog. We do have a tipsy beef quesadilla on the blog.
That's true. Now, if you want us to put this recipe on the blog, let us know, and maybe we can do it. Or we can like send it to you in an email. That would be a good thing too. So let us know if you want to see it. Thanks for joining us. Does anyone have any like questions before we sign off? I feel like that's a little weird, but anything, if not,
It's just so good.
I think we're gonna get back to eating.
It's good. I'm not moving. You're turning this on.
I'm turning it off. Bye everyone. Thank you.